What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? It's your boy Woot, and I'm back at y'all with another motherfucking video. Alright, so yesterday we dived into Keith Thurman's latest interview, sponsored by the Premier Boxing Championship YouTube page. You can go find that video under Premier Boxing Champions. Um, I'm not gonna drop no link or anything because I just that ain't what the fuck I do. That ain't what the fuck I do. I ain't gotta drop no motherfucking link. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play a couple sound bites, and we gonna jump right in and dissect once again. Because with Keith Thurman, you gotta dissect this motherfucker. You gotta dissect. You gotta dissect the shit Keith be talking about. So let's go ahead and dive on in it. Part two.
In fights now moving forward because when you were coming up as a contender, you were wiping guys on. As you move up in competition, naturally they're not going to fall. That is a thing when it comes to being a prize fighter. Yeah. Because the level of competition is raised, yet you still pulled out victories.
We got a special visitor in the building, y'all. Salute Miss Boxing in the motherfucking building. How you doing? Thanks for coming through. I know you could be anywhere in the world. You came through, you stopped through to check on your boy Woot. I really appreciate you, mama. We dissected Keith today. That's what we doing. This is part two. I dissected him a little bit yesterday. I'm gonna wrap it on up the end today, and we're gonna dissect this motherfucker because we all know you gotta dissect the real from the bullshit when it comes to Keith, man. So let's dive on in it.
The exceptional loss to Pacquiao, but does that make you become more aggressive?
And I don't give a damn about no copyright strike. I'm playing these sound bites.
And say, okay, I have this boxing IQ, but I need to be a little bit more aggressive and start stepping more to guys like how I did when I was coming up as a contender.
Definitely. Like I keep saying in retrospect, when I look back on my sparring, I sparred way too much on my back foot and I fought way too much on my front foot, right? So how are you training on your back foot and then performing on your front foot, right? So, that frustrated me a little bit.
Hold up. He said, hold up. I didn't want that to go over our head. Because when I listened to it by myself, I didn't understand this shit.
Beyond another barrier. It's not even like, do I want to just swing for the fence? I'm trying to hit your back foot and then performing on your front foot, right?
That's what you hear that? He's saying that he was in the gym. In the gym, the nigga prepares on his back foot, but in the live fight, he was always fighting on the front foot. Now I don't understand. I mean, I guess I get it. I understand it. I really do, but it kind of confuses me because I wasn't expecting it at all. I thought Keith was a front foot fighter. I mean, I know that Keith is good off the back foot. You know what I'm saying? I know Keith is natural off the back foot, but I always thought he was a more natural front foot fighter than he was a back foot fighter. To me, when Keith is on the back foot, I don't really like that Keith. I don't like seeing Keith on the motherfucking back foot. It be the back foot Keith look like he be running and jogging around the ring and shit. And I know this is boxing. I know you can't run in boxing, but literally the way Keith be running, bro, the way Keith be on the back foot, it be looking like the nigga be running. It literally, I've seen Keith sometimes put both his hands up and run like jog around the ring. The shit look ugly as fuck. So maybe that's the reason why, is because he was so used to in the gym doing that shit, fighting and preparing off the back foot, and then in the live fight he's forced. So the nigga admitted some more shit, y'all. The nigga he's pretty much admitting that a motherfucker when he be in these live fights, these fighters be pressing his ass. They be forcing his ass to fight they fight rather than his fight. I don't know.
That frustrated me a little bit. Another thing, too, is I just got to let my hands go. One of the things that didn't allow me to let my hands go is the knowledge in the back of my head. As I'm trying to hurt you, I might be hurting me.
All right. Now, ain't that ironic? Keith just admitted again. He just admitted to some more shit that he needed to let his hands go. After talking all that shit about old AB, not letting his hands go, now you come out talking about you need to let your hands go. Talking about your motherfucking injuries. Which, to me, y'all, I'm talking shit right now, but I really do understand the injuries. I had injuries myself, so I understand that they could hold you back. They can render you. They can really fuck you up mentally and physically. Not just physically. Now you can be mentally fucked up from a injury as well. You can hurt your toe or hurt your leg the wrong way, and for a minute you just be scared to walk on that motherfucker. You can hurt your wrist, hurt your pinky, and you be scared to throw that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to re-injure yourself trying to hurt this other mother. You don't want to do all that. You might as well just hit him with a little quick little jab, get him out, get him on out of there, and keep it going. So he blaming he once again he blaming some shit on the injuries. Now we're gonna dive on into this.
So that I think that's what really allowed me not to pull the trigger that night, because it's you got to go beyond another barrier. It's not even like, do I want to just swing for the fence? I'm trying to hit a home run. It's not even gathering up the courage to just swing at it, at a fastball. It's not even just trying to get up that courage, but the fact that, making contact.
I got to salute to the whole mighty LDBC while I'm up in here. I haven't been. I don't know why. I haven't. Nigga, I haven't been. I haven't been around. I haven't been around my motherfucking people. But here we go. Salute to everybody in the motherfucking building. Fucking with your boy Wook, man.
Yeah, might not be good for you. Making contact, you need to make this contact, but making that contact might not be good for you. So having that little thing in the back of my head, I'm just learning how much of a crutch it really was, how much of a splinter. I always try to nullify it, dumb it down. Of course, I had to. I got to prepare for this fight, so I'm not trying to make it into the world's biggest deal or anything.
I'm a fast forward a little bit.
Minute things. When you lose by 1 point, you can almost blame the world. You can blame the refs. You can blame everything. So,
and I didn't know he only lost by 1 point. I didn't know the nigga only lost by 1 point. I thought it was one judge. I thought it was let me go ahead and look back before I sound stupid. Hold on. But I thought it was a split decision victory for Manny Pacquiao. I didn't know it was 1 point. Maybe I ain't gonna even do it right now. I'm gonna go back later on today. I'm gonna rewatch that fight.
There's a lot of small things that I believe that I could have done. That I've always wanted to do too. I've always wanted to do it to bring the best out of myself. So now that
we dissected,
I wasn't able to cheat. I wasn't able to.
You weren't able to
slip away and stay at the top, or stay undefeated, even with all my circumstances, because that could have done something to my ego. Maybe I wouldn't have gotten hand surgery. Maybe I would have said, "No, I just beat Pacquiao with this. Let me go make another paycheck."
All right. After this video right here, after us dissecting Keith, this shit has made me want to go dissect Earl, y'all. So I'm a dissect the Earl interview after we do this Keith interview. You know what I'm saying? Because they had some similarities in their interview, but you got to dissect the shit. You got to know what you're listening for, people. You got to know what the fuck you're listening for.
So is this more a blessing than anything, Keith, in your opinion? Could this be a blessing in disguise for you, that 1 point loss at the hands of Manny Pacquiao?
Is it a blessing?
Because the performance was terrific. And I mean, ultimately, I still want that rematch.
I'm on the computer, just so you know.
If he wants to be the WBA super welterweight champion of the world, I still want my rematch. Because, like I said, I do believe that I have all that it takes to be the biggest problem, like I once was. I believe I always will be one of the biggest problems in the welterweight division, and I believe that I can get my position back.
All right, so he got a point there. The nigga Keith has always been a problem, and that's facts. The nigga Keith has he's just always been there. You know what I'm saying? He's always been what you call that? He's always been a motherfucking factor when it came to the welterweight division, one way or another. Up until he had got injured, and we kind of forgot about the motherfucker. But with all this time on our hands, we starting to remember Keith. And I said this in the last video. We actually forgot all about the Keith Thurman versus Errol Spence fight. We gave up on the motherfucking fight. Now, I don't want this man to come up in this bitch and trick us again. You know what I'm saying? Because he's his ducking ways. So we're going to dive on into this shit a little bit more, because I still haven't watched the whole video. I want to watch it live. I want to go through it live with you guys. So I watch clips. I haven't. I only took what I need to take. But this end part, I haven't. I still haven't heard this end part. So we're gonna dissect that shit live together.
Another thing that also solidifies truly great champions like Muhammad Ali, it's not about just getting in position. It's that even if you lose your position, you have what it takes to take it back, to take it right back. That's what I would love to do. After
That's the part about boxing that I love as well. I love the fact that what I'm just not a bandwagon on the motherfucker just because they're winning in that moment and they're and you know what I'm saying, they the man. I don't just jump from you know what I'm saying. Once I fuck with you, I'm always fuck with you until you give me a reason not to fuck with you. You feel me? Now Keith on the other hand, he's giving us plenty of reasons not to fuck with him, but he also gave us plenty of reasons to fuck with him. So it's kind of a little bit. It's like right there. It's on the middle. Everybody I know, they somewhere on the fence when it comes to Keith. Nobody I know is all the way a Keith fan or all the way just hate motherfucking Keith. You're always on the middle with Keith, and he do this shit to himself. He do this shit to his fucking self, y'all.
What do you want to tell all these welterweights, the guys aside from Pacquiao, the guys like Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford? Those guys are among the top of the list, along with you, at 147. What do you want to tell all of them as we move forward with Keith Thurman?
Crawford knows he can get it. I'm a very simple man when it comes to the fight world and doing business. You know what I mean? Be real. Be real. Send a contract. Watch me sign it. You know?
So you're saying you're telling me that if Terrence Crawford, who is a champion right now, for some reason, if the fat week Pacquiao cannot manifest itself, but you're telling me that if Terrence Crawford and they would send a contract and say we want Keith Thurman, if the financials are right, you'd be okay with it?
Keith Thurman speaks.
Next fight.
This is a good part. This is a good part, y'all.
I could debate on it, you know. Of course, I wouldn't. Part of me wouldn't like it because I would respect that Crawford is a champion who's always in shape. You know, of course, I'd want to be prepared for that. Coming off of everything I've come off of, if it's not exactly what I want, which is the Manny Pacquiao rematch, you know, there are good fights out there that are good fights to let me reinstate some form of dominance in the welterweight division and then go right into a Crawford or Spence. That's another thing. If I'm presenting
now, I'm starting to notice something. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong, right? But why do they do this shit, bro? Why do they do this shit? Why, when a motherfucker got a belt, they don't be want to give these motherfuckers a shot at their belt? But then when they lose that motherfucker, and the same nigga who they didn't want to give a shot to got a belt, nigga, they ain't be expecting this nigga to give them a shot. It's like the most hypocritical shit I've never heard. I've never seen real life in my life. These motherfuckers, why do they do this shit, bro? Why do they do this? Keith, the interviews are still out. Don't make me go dig these hoes up, nigga, because you was just talking shit about motherfucking Crawford. Oh, Crawford too light in the ass. No, that wasn't you. That wasn't you. You said Crawford. You said Crawford didn't. You said Crawford hasn't done enough. You said Crawford hasn't done enough to prove himself at welterweight. So and that was when he still had his belt. That was when Crawford, he still had the belt when you was talking that shit. So now all of a sudden you ain't got no belt. Now Crawford belt is legitimate. Nigga, that's the shit I be talking about, bro. These niggas be contradicting themselves, bro. These niggas be contradicting themselves. And that's why we gotta dissect Keith Thurman. We gotta dissect this nigga. Open him all the way up. We're gonna open this nigga all the way up.
You know, if I'm presented with both at the same time, I'll go Spence over Crawford.
You go Spence over Crawford.
Spence has a priority over Crawford. Outside of the political,
Spence has priority over Crawford. What y'all think about that? Drop your comments in the section. What y'all think about that? Who y'all rather see Keith fight first? Spence or Crawford? I'll tell you the truth. I'd rather see Keith and Crawford first. because we didn't already seen uh you know what, fuck it, nigga. I'm on the fence. I think I'm on the fence because I want to see both of them. I still want to see Earl and I still want to see Earl versus Keith, bro. I still want to see Earl versus Keith. But if I had to choose which one first, nigga, we seeing Earl versus Keith soon as we come out of quarantine. Because Crawford just kind of like wiggled his way on in here. And Crawford is, you know what I'm saying? Crawford, even though I want to see Crawford in there with a top dog, you know what I'm saying? Even though I want to see it, I really, really do. But I'm not a fan of somebody else doing all the work and then somebody else just walking on in there and taking all the motherfucking glory. You feel me? But okay, let me see. Let me do this shit strategically. Because if he had Keith Thurman versus Crawford before we had Spence versus Keith, the Spence versus Keith fight will actually build. Whoever wins that fight, they're going to Keith versus Crawford. Keith versus we need Keith versus Crawford. We need Keith versus Crawford first because Spence going to still be there, and then Spence versus Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? The winner of those two fights, if see that gives Keith a chance for that rematch. If Manny Pacquiao was to beat Earl, then Keith is right. It's just one big ass snowball, my nigga. One big ass snowball. All this shit wraps together. All this shit interlocks and shit like dreadlocks. All this shit is connected some fucking way. But when we come off of this quarantine, who do y'all want to see? Who y'all want to see more? Who do we want to see more? See, Keith come out this motherfucker. Keith come out in this motherfucker, and he this what he do. He confused our black ass every time, tricking us and shit. Got us don't know what we can't make up our motherfucking mind when it come to Keith. But I want to know who y'all want to see, man. We gotta come to terms within ourselves. We can't let Keith decide this shit. Keith, you done did enough, nigga. You done did enough, nigga. Let us do this shit now. And you listen, motherfucker. Shit, you ain't got no belt anyway. You ain't got no belt. You can't call no shots. This is us. This is all us now. It's all us now. Shit. Cool. Hey, salute motherfucker 503 in the building. But yeah, man, who y'all want to see when this shit's all over and done with, bro? I want to see Bud versus Keith. Cause then that fight is gonna lead up to Earl versus that winner. On top of Earl chasing. You know what I mean? That mean nobody took that Manny Pacquiao fight from Earl. You feel me? That mean Earl can still chase that Pacquiao fight. You feel me? And if Keith and Crawford fight first, you know what I'm saying? If he lose, that gives Earl a perfect reason not to fight the motherfucker. Because Earl shouldn't really have to motherfucking fight this motherfucker. We ain't holding no gun to Earl head telling you, nigga, you gotta fight Keith. You feel me? Only way you gonna have to fight Keith is if Keith beat Bud. You gotta beat Bud. Because that's the fight we want to see, nigga. We want to see Bud versus Spence. So in order for you to get the Spence fight, motherfucker, you gotta upset the apple cart, nigga. Go in there and fight Crawford. Go on in there and fight Crawford. That's what you gotta do. You gotta fight Crawford. I want to see Crawford Keith, Spence Pacquiao, in a winner's face-off. In a winner's face-off.
I'm literally asking you. At the end of the day, he has two belts. You know, he has more pull, more weight in the welterweight division. Terrence Crawford has done tremendous throughout his whole career.
Man, that'd be a good ass fight. And that's funny because I posted that fight on my Instagram years ago. Like a year ago, I posted that motherfucking fight at the Complete Blue Sky. It was on one of my fantasy matchups. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't think I'd get that motherfucker, but I wanted that motherfucker a long time ago, nigga. And now we just now talking about this shit. We just now talking about this shit when we can't even. Man, I'm dissecting Earl next.
So I'm more interested in the matchup and the fight itself.
I'm dissecting Earl. I can't listen to this nigga no more. I'm dissecting Earl. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and slide on out of here. We're gonna be dissecting Earl. Let me see if the video's still up. Because I feel like my vibe will be a little bit better once we dissect this. Once we dissect. Oh yeah, the video's still up. Hey, I'm a hop on out. I'm gonna come back on in. Salute everybody in the motherfucking building. Salute to the whole salute to the almighty LDDC, new media, and everybody fucking with your boy. If you're new and you came across this video, just stroll on up there and hit that motherfucking subscribe button. It's your boy Wolf, and I'll be back with another motherfucking video. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. We gonna dissect Earl next. I'll be right back. Holla at you.